idea. So I'm putting pressure on my opponent, pinning the arm, put my knee on the ground, let him sneak the arm through, switching to my seatbelt, slide my knee high, put my right foot on the floor, switch sides, and you guys see how I'm trapping the arm and I'm fishing for the neck in one motion. As soon as gravity takes over, if I wait till I get to here and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start attacking the neck, it's too slow. So make sure, this is one thing that I'm saying, we need to tweak a little bit. Once I get my seatbelt here, don't be so focused on, okay, I'm gonna switch sides, and we wind up here, and then I put my hook in, and now I start attacking the neck. If your opponent is good, the moment's gone. It's too late by that point. You've got them once gravity takes over. So yes, here I'm staying tight, I'm falling to my hip, right about here. Gravity takes over. He's not getting away from me anymore. That's where I'm making that transition, because he has not yet started his defense. I'm starting my offense. I'm giving myself a half-second head start, and that's crucial in that transition. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So usually, like I said, this should be the end of the battle. Hand comes out, grind behind his head, head stays tight, and we're finished. But things go wrong, so we're gonna assume that he's able to fish with his other hand, and somehow the son of a gun gets his chin down. So we switch just like we were doing, taking the shoulder up, following my left hand with my right hand as my head switches sides, and we go to this side. Now we're just gonna add one more step onto it. This guy is still giving me problems. Like, man, this guy's defense is so good. But like we talked about before, guys, even when you're on a guy's back, which is a really good position for you, you are still trying to beat two hands with one of yours. So as good of a position as we think the back is, and it is good, it's still one of my hands versus two of his, and that can be a difficult fight. So we're gonna change it and make it a fair fight. So we go back to our figure four control. If he's controlling my hand, go back to where you're defending the choke. Yeah, if he's already defending the choke here, all I'm doing is twisting and popping it free so I can come back up to my shoulder. Don't worry if he has the chin tucked and he's still kind of making your life difficult. This is just a distraction right now. I'm just messing with him. But when we're in this position and he's fighting and I peel this hand down, I'm gonna push both hands. He's trying to get my hand away from his neck, right? From here to here. As soon as that happens, when I step my left leg over, do not lead with the knee. I did that for a long time. It's like, hey, I can't make this work. Lead with your heel. Think like you are trying to kick him in the sternum with your heel, like that. Now scrape it down to here. You guys see how I'm putting my left heel in the crook of his hip, like the socket of his hip? Now you've got options. Some people, they just stay there. They just glue that hip in real tight, and they start attacking the neck from that point. Some people scrape and they hide the foot behind the back. If you got long legs and you're flexible, you like that, that's totally fine too. My favorite, guys, is simply foot in the heel, bottom hook, over the top, and pinch. Find and cross your ankles. As long as you are above his waist, it's very difficult for him to be able to attack the ankle lock from there. And even if, let's say I was a little sloppy and I let him kind of get it there, if I tap to that before I rip his head off when I have his arm trapped and underneath his chin, I should probably reevaluate like how hard I'm training or something, because that should not happen. Even if he catches me there, there is no way that that should be something that I'm really all that worried about. Does that make sense? So again, from the beginning. Too good of an open guard. So we force our half guard. Guys making my life difficult in terms of the pass, so I'm gonna start threatening. Again, if he hides the arm, then we go over and we threaten the Kimura. And then same idea. Put my weight on my knee, let him shoot that hand through. Left hand lets go, puts behind his head. Right hand goes behind the elbow. Chest pressure, hip pressure, chest down, and then back to my sternum. Left knee high, right foot on the floor. Switch sides, switch, and attack the neck. Now loosen it up a little bit. Oh man, he's defensive. Pick this up, take my right hand out, switch. Oh man, he's defensive. Left hand comes under, fight, squeeze, bluff, push it down. Heel comes over, other leg comes over. You guys see how my left hand is still on the inside. Now I take it up, his arm stays behind. Keep everything pinched nice and tight. You can go back to your traditional RNC grip from here, but honestly, the palm-to-palm grip is plenty when you don't have the arms in play. Make sure your elbow is against your hip. Left hand faces up, right hand faces down. I'm choking with my right hand. Pinch, and extend.